Hi guys, welcome back. Before I get into the speech today, I will tell you a little fact that a good food will make you feel very happy no matter what happened to your life. Therefore, today I will introduce you a food that makes you more than happy. It's Vietnamese ring rolls. If you don't know about that before, it's okay because we're gonna know about that together today. So there are three main things that you should know about Vietnamese spring rolls is all the ingredients needed for that and the step-by-step how to make Vietnamese spring roll properly and what are the things that you should avoid when making Vietnamese spring rolls. So now let's do it together. So first of all, you need to do is wash your hand. And I'm already did that, so I'm good to go. So the first part and the most important part of the spring roll is rice paper. This is how it looks. And you can find the rice paper at any store, like Asian store around you, or sometimes Walmart or Publix also carry this one. And with all the topping you put inside the rice paper, I have in here is shrimp, pork, and I highly pork belly because it tastes very good and very different than the other part. And now I have lettuce, cucumber, and this is rice noodle. And you can also find this at the same place with the rice paper. So now let's go into the step how to make Vietnamese spring rolls. So you should take one piece of the rice paper and dip inside the water. You should dip all the way the rice paper all the way down into the water and make your rice paper wet at the both sides and put it down at the empty dish like this. Now you take some lettuce, put it on top of the rice paper, and you should put it on one end of the rice paper and just half of the rice paper. Now you take some rice noodle and put it on top of the lettuce. And now take some cucumber, put it on top of the rice noodle. Now we come to the most important part is when you put the pork and the shrimp, you should put it at like the pattern, and you should like put pork and shrimp at the other end of the rice noodle like this. I don't know if you can see this, but you should like have the space between the lettuce and the pork and the shrimp, and I will tell you guys why later. Now you take your hand and be careful, roll up your rice paper, just very gentle and slow, don't be rushed. And when you reach up to the pork and the shrimp part, use your hand to fold up the right side and the left side of the rice paper toward to the middle and continue to roll it up all the way to the end. And now you are done. This is the final look of the Vietnamese spring rolls. And you can see how the way the pork and the shrimp like pop out. Okay, this I have. And now I'm gonna talk about three main things that you should avoid when making Vietnamese spring rolls. Is that when you take the rice paper and dip inside the water, you shouldn't leave the rice paper inside the water too long. Like it's just quick and fast, because if you put your rice paper inside the water too long, it's gonna melt off your rice paper and you cannot use the rice paper to roll off with all the topping you have in here. And also the second thing, that when you put all topping inside the rice paper, you shouldn't put too much of it. Don't overload it because it's gonna break your rice paper. Because when your rice paper get the water inside, it's very soft and easy to break. So you have to be gentle for that. And the thing that I mentioned before, why you should separate the pork and the shrimp part with the lecture, because it's very important for us how it looks with the Vietnamese shrimp rolls. You can see like the separate part of the shrimp, the pork and the rice noodle. Because if you put the pork and the shrimp on top of the rice noodle and you just throw it up, the final look, you only see this part and all the way of the of the shrimp roll, and it's not look really good, and we don't know that, we don't want that. Therefore we separate them, so when you roll it up you can see the pork and the shrimp like pop out, and it look very good at the end. So let's wrap up everything together. So today I already introduced you about Vietnamese shrimp roll, all the ingredients you need, and the step by step how to make Vietnamese shrimp roll like easy, and all the things that you should avoid when making Vietnamese shrimp roll. So I hope you guys enjoy it and like try it at home and share this with your friend. And thank you for listening today.